Welcome to the Dice Tower, a video cast all about the world of board games and the people who play them. This is the 2010 edition of our annual Top 100 Board Games of All Time, featuring the Vassal family.
Going through our top 100 games, and here we are in the top 50 finally.
Woo!
Alright, the top 100 is great. The top 50 is even better. These are games that we absolutely love. Well, I guess you can say that about all the games that we've been talking about, but these get better and better, I think. So, here we go.
Number 50 is Key Largo.
Key Largo, a game that takes place in an area that Melody and I live only 30 minutes from. Is a very simple family fun game in which you're taking these boats, and each turn you go to different places on the island. Now you might be doing that to hire different divers, or you might be doing it to buy different types of equipment, but you're eventually going to be going out diving, and you can choose to dive in shallow, medium, or deep water. Now diving in each of the waters will get you different treasures, but the problem is every once in a while when you're diving in a deep water, where there are great treasures, there are also monsters that you can run across.
That's why you need the equipment.
So you have this opportunity to go diving to get treasure while at the same time trying to avoid monsters. There's a lot of luck, risk management. It's very fun.
Key Largo is a fun game to me because you're diving to get treasure and trying to be prepared before the monsters get you. And the island is really neat looking, and so are the shops and how they're organized. Number 50, Colosseum.
This is the fourth year that Colosseum has been on the list, and for good reason. I still don't understand, after these 4 years, why people aren't flocking to this game. The idea of building this show, getting all the things you need, moving the pieces, a stunning board, stunning production, and it's fun, and it's thematic, and it makes sense. I'm trying to put on a bigger show than my neighbors, trying to get the Emperor to come visit my show, trying to get the score on that 5th round. There's 5 rounds in the game, but only the score on your 5th turn counts. Trying to set up for that one final, big show. Colosseum, a great, great game.
Number 49 is Ooga.
Ooga, which is a simply fun game, is the sort of game where you have all these dinosaurs laying all over the table. You have 5x5 grid, and each player has a menu. You're trying to, for example, this guy's trying to catch 2 blues, a purple, a red, and a green. Each player is also given a plunger stick. One player throws bones on the table, and depending on which bones come face up, let's say, for example, these are the only 2 bones that come face up, each player must quickly stab one of the backgrounds that matches. If you stab the background, and then you get it, and only the first person gets it, of course, and then you can add it. For example, I have a green dinosaur.
I have blue and green.
I'm on my way to finishing my menu. And so that's basically the game. You're trying to get dinosaurs, stab them as fast as you can. That itself is the most fun part of the game, probably.
This game is an awesome game to me because you're plunging the dinosaurs, trying to get the right dinosaurs for your menu. And I really like how you throw the bones to see which backgrounds you use instead of dice. And it's just a really awesome game. Number 49, Dominant Species.
Here's a brand new game to the list, Dominant Species. Just got this one, reviewed it just several weeks ago, but it's already in my top 100, and it's going to stay there because, well, at least for a while. This is a truly amazing game. I know it's long. I know, well, that's actually the only thing I can think about it. It's a deep, heavy worker placement / area can slosh in your face, eat up your opponents, make sure that Dominant Species wins. I very much enjoy it. I like the reptiles, that's my favorite, but I like all the different species, and I like seeing how they interact with one another. A fantastic game. This box is good and heavy. Check it out. Look at this artwork on the front. Whoa! Go get it now. A great game.
Number 48 is Squeaky.
Squeaky is an interesting variant, I think, on maybe Parcheesi, On your turn, you're rolling dice, especially sided dice here, because one of them has a blank side to it. But the mice, when you move them, you're safe while you're on your color path. But eventually, you will come into this main path, and once you're in this main path, other mice can land on top of you on their turn, and they capture you. When you're captured, you're worth a certain amount of points. Those same amount of points you also get if you make it to the cheese in the very middle. And so there's kind of like this race, this tension, and very much of a take that as you eat the cheese and take out each other's mice.
Squeaky is a fun game to me because you're trying to trap other mice to get those points, and I really think it's fun to get those cheese, and what mice don't like cheese. It's a really fun game. Number 48, Railroad Tycoon.
Railways of the World, or Railroad Tycoon, which is a pretty big game. Can you hold this for a second? Okay. So, it's really a heavy game. There's really a lot going on in this game. It comes from Age of Steam, but to me it's much, much better than Age of Steam because it's a huge map. It's much more forgiving to new players. And while I think I like the new Steam from Mayfair Games better, with all the different expansions for Railways of the World, Railways of England, Railways, the Western USA, there's still a lot of life in this one, and the great components make it something that new people are willing to play. Yeah, I'll play a game where you're delivering trade goods all over America. Lots of fun. And people will try it. It has a lot of depth and yet still forgiving for new players. Railways of the World.
Number 47 is Funny Fishing.
If this game looks like a jumbled mess, it's because it is. Although the strings in this game are really nice, they're stretchy, but each string has the end of the fishing line and a fish attached. And on a turn, it's real simple. You turn over a card, and that card shows you which fish you have to find. So everyone looks around, tries to find a fish. They touch a fishing pole, and then after everyone touches one, we pull them out, and we see if you caught the fish.
I did!
I did not, but Melody did.
This game is a really fun game to me because you're pulling out the strings of the fish on the end, trying to get the right fish. The easiest way to get the right fish is to find the fish and follow the line to see where it ends, and it's a very simple game. Number 47, Small World.
Small World didn't make my top 100 last year. It just missed out. I think it was 100.
What? I'm a stiller. I'm a stiller, Daddy.
Small World didn't make my top 100 last year. It made my top 124, I think. But the game has really grown on me. I knew it was a good game, a great game even. My daughter liked it, my wife liked it, everyone I played with liked it. And as the expansions came out, I said, wow, this is just really a good, lasting game. So I'm going to have to really give some props here to Small World. Small World is a game that will fit in every situation. It plays very quickly, an hour to 90 minutes, and it's one I can easily recommend, Small World.
Number 46 is Casa Alfredo.
Here's a game you're not going to see every day. Well, you're not going to see something fall out of it either. Alright, anyway, that gentleman stands up. Melody might fix it while we're working. And each player has a meatball and spaghetti pieces. And what you're doing is you're taking your catapult, which is made up of a fork, you put your meatball on it, and while this guy is spinning around, you are launching him at his head, or his plates, or his belly, covering him with meatballs and
his
sauce.
mustache.
Oh, his mustache too. And that's basically it. You're trying to be the first one to get all the spaghetti balls of your color to land on him. That was an awesome shot there, Melody. Let's see if I can shoot better. No, I really can't.
Casa Alfredo is a fun game to me because you're flinging spaghetti and meatballs at the man who's going to be rotating on the big giant plate of spaghetti, and it's just fun flinging the spaghetti and meatball at him. Number 46, Apples to Apples. I love apples.
Apples to Apples is one of the greatest party games of all time. It does my heart good to see it in stores all over the nation. I go to Walmart, I see it everywhere. Now that Mattel has picked it up. It's the example of a little game gone big, gone huge. And it's worthy, it's simple. I play a card, an adjective card, everyone plays a card from their hand. It may not be the best and most funniest party game that I've played, but it certainly is an endearing one that works everywhere, and even after all these years of having played it, I still enjoy it quite a bit. This one's been on my list since the beginning, and I think it will stay there for a while. Apples to Apples. Didn't I tell you these games were great? They really are. Fantastic, fun games, and there's still 45 more to go. So, no, we'll do it. We're getting them done. I hope you enjoy them, because better games are coming.
Yay!
Until next video, I'm Tom Vassell.
And I'm Melody.
See you then.
Tune into our next show for more Top 10 gaming goodness, or check out our website at www.thedicetower.com for more reviews and Top 10 lists. Until next time, I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower.